What will you do then once you got your facts?
Can you repeat the question?
So the question that I'm asking students this week is,
what was your rating for the movie?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
The questions that nobody dares to ask.
What are your pet peeves?
Can you repeat the question?
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 Seatbelts. Albertans have to wear them now, so University asked students at random what they think. Most think it's a good idea.
In 1987, we asked U of C students their thoughts on the seatbelt law, a new law at the time. Today, we are asking about the distracted driving law and their thoughts on that.
I have a daughter who's 4 years old, and I was in a car accident, and her seat was just pulled right ahead, even in the belt, and I'm sure she wouldn't be here today if she wouldn't have had a belt on and been in the seat.
Texting driving, I think a couple of seconds can change and impact like lots of lives.
I do believe that seatbelts prevent injuries, and I think that if somebody does get into a life-threatening injury or does get an injury that's very bad, it's the taxpayer who has to pay for their hospital bills. So,
Mohammed, what are your thoughts on the distracted driving law?
I think this something should happen because it will prevent people from texting and doing things while driving and not being careful for the street.
The new seatbelt law, I think it's really good. I mean, I've always worn my seatbelt, but I think that now that they've enforced it, a lot of lives are going to be saved.
I think it's necessary because I know I see lots of people and they're distracted and they're not paying attention to the road.
I think the seatbelt law is fine. I have no objection against it whatsoever.
I think it's a good law. I don't know if it's going to get more people to wear the seatbelts, but I think it's good.
I mean, it's hazardous to have people like texting on their phones and stuff, so it's important to have people with their eyes on the road just to keep them safe as well as like the people around them safe.
You know, many people have lost lives in the road accidents, and one of the reasons has been that some of them have not been wearing seat belts, and I think with the seat belts, you know, we are going to avoid a few of these accidents and deaths.
Currently, the fine is $287 and a loss of a demerit. Do you think that's a fair thing, or do you think that's something that could be changed?
Honestly, I don't think that punishment is enough. I know that, like, for example, if you don't have your like transit pass on the C train, they like fine you something like over like $200 as well. And you know, something as harmless as that is already like $250 or something. But something where lives are at stake, again, it should be much more punitive for that.
I think it's good. I think that the stats speak for themselves, and people that don't wear their seatbelts are fools anyway. I don't think something like that should have to be legislated for.
What do you guys think of the new seatbelt law?
Great.